Once upon a time, in a galaxy far, far away, there was a woman named Dorky McDorkface. She stood 11 feet tall and had terrible dance moves. One day, she met a dude named Nerdy McNerdface. Together, and quite unexpectedly, they created the most badass baby in the history of the galaxy. His name was Marcus Arthur Torzillo. You guys, I didn't even know I was pregnant. I was just like hanging out and having fun, studying, and then suddenly I felt like something was erupting inside of me, and I looked down and I was like, when did this happen? How? And then a voice inside of me said, this is meant to be. And I calmed down and I took a deep breath, and I don't even know what happened next. Maybe I blacked out, but next thing I know, I had a baby. Like, not like a messy, goopy baby like a lot of babies are when they come out. I was just holding like this baby in a tuxedo, and it looked at me and it smiled, and I knew everything was going to be okay. And so I named him Marcus.
Well, I knew he was destined for greatness the moment I saw him. You know, although his eyes were crossed, he just had that look. You know, it was like, I mean, you just knew. The thoughts that must have been going on in that little big bald head of his, you know, like, I'm going to be a famous computer engineer. Then he pooped his diaper, and you won't believe this, but it came out in the shape of a computer. I mean it. When he babbled, it was like JavaScript. You could hear it through all the slobber. His mom would try to feed him, and she would say, you know, take your bottle, Marcus. And he would refuse until she said, like, click on it. And then he would take his bottle. When she put him down for his naps, she had to say, scroll down now, baby. It was utterly amazing. Utterly amazing, you know?
After he hit 1, everything started changing. He started walking, or, well, toddling. Everywhere he stepped, though, turned gold. You know, Mom and I, we already had plans to buy treadmills and then go sell them after they turned gold a couple workout sessions later. But then we found out he had actually just stepped in a pan of yellow paint, and he was starting his future messy ravage on the house that would last forever. From the start, he always knew answers to questions that no one else knew, such as anything regarding, oh my god, can your room get any messier? The answer was yes. He's been able to prove it ever since he was a toddler. This was the time we all started wondering what he was going to do with his life, what goals he would go on to accomplish, what lives he would go on to improve, what messes he would go on to make and refuse to clean. It was an amazing and very impactful time for everybody.
When I was in preschool, I got my own planet. It was called Beanbo. I already had 1 million scholarships. I left preschool because I was smarter than all of the teachers. I went to Penboo Preschool for Marcus to become famous. Yeah. I made a time machine and I was smarter than Albert Einstein. In preschool, I went to the future and I was smarter than Blabuko Fart, the future smartest person. So yeah, I'm awesome.
By age 4, Marcus was abnormally smart and strong. He knew his times tables and could kick down doors. It was hard containing him at daycare, and he was eventually kicked out. When he was 5, he won $100 against a grown man in an arm wrestling competition. Then we realized that with his super strength and his super smarts, he could move things with his mind. His tantrums were scary because he could throw his toys at you without even touching them. When he was 6, we were finally able to help him control his powers and put them to good use. He could easily do chores, build things, and even cook his own dinner. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, is my mic on? Do I look in the camera? Yeah, I look at the camera? Okay, no, I'm ready. Yeah, I mean, I first met Marcus about 4 years ago, I'd say, when I was doing some undercover work at a local elementary school. I was in deep cover as a 6-year-old named Bobby LOLLYPOPS, and they're actually making a movie about it. It's called Kindergartner Cop. Anyway, I'm going around surveilling the criminal element among the tykes, and I see this kid. He's so fast. He's so strong. His brain is like a freaking Apple Macintosh. And I just think, I gotta get this kid on the force. The Jokers don't stand a chance with this kid on the force. And that was the beginning of Marcus's 2-year stint as a secret agent. The lives he saved, I can't thank him enough. I can't thank him enough. I gotta go. Oh, it's too much. It's too much. Where's my mic?
Marcus was just turning 8 when an asteroid came to Earth and it had all the dinosaurs on it. And it was up to Marcus, since he was the #1 secret agent, to save the world. But Marcus wasn't scared. He wasn't worried about having to deal with this. He just called up his dinosaur friend and he just told all the dinosaurs to go back home, and then all the dinosaurs went back to Earth. Then he was 9, and when he was 9, not much went on in his life except him being the coolest out of school. And then he was 10 and was the coolest kid in the universe and the best secret agent in the world, and still had a dinosaur as his best friend.
And then the young man's future begins. He grows into this very handsome and smart gentleman. He becomes famous for his science research works, and his very entertaining and educative YouTube channel. Marcus discovers a solution that makes airplanes use water instead of gas. He starts a company and a training and research institute that trains and employs mostly minorities. Time after time, he wins the Nobel Prize for Innovation, Wealth Creation, and Wealth Distribution. Marcus appears time after time on the cover of the Real Time magazine. This is the future of Marcus.